I actually haven't felt compelled to make a video on an up-and-coming game before, but with the latest announcement of Nosgoth up and about, I felt this was the perfect time to speak up. In fact, I'm making a new channel just for such videos. A couple of months ago, War for Nosgoth was announced as having taken up a domain name on Steam. Being a long-time fan of the Legacy of Kain ever since the Dreamcast games, I paid attention. But even then, the very name raised alarm bells. I had a sinking feeling in my stomach this was not going to be palatable. Half a year later, and that sinking feeling was vindicated, when an announcement trailer was released, and it was revealed that the simply titled Nosgoth was an arena deathmatch very much in the spirit of Team Fortress 2. Oh my god, where do I even begin? I suppose I should start with the blatantly obvious things, starting with, who the hell asked for this? Quite literally, no one went up to Square Enix and asked them to make a multiplayer faction-based game out of this series. I don't even know who their target audience is, but it's certainly not a very large percentage of the fans of the original series. This is not what drew us to the series and made us fall in love with it. I can only speak for myself for certainty, of course, but I highly doubt this was made to appeal to us. I mean, forget you ever learnt that this was supposed to be set in the same universe as Legacy of Kain, and just look at it. Can you tell me, just by looking at this, that it's meant to be set in the same universe? I've been told by someone that the armor these Dumarim wear, and yes, these are Dumarim, is supposed to be styled after the kind they wore in Soul Reaver. Well, maybe, but it certainly isn't obvious to me. If I hadn't been told to look for it, I would never have made the connection. As for the other vampires, such as a Tyrelim, no. Still no. Afraid not. Ah, there we go. And a Razielim. Oh, no way in hell. This art direction is painfully as far away from the Legacy of Kain style as you can get. The environments look nothing like what we've seen before, and the animations are clunky and just not very good. As for their lore, oh boy am I underwhelmed and unimpressed. It's scanty, references to other games a little more than name drops, and it's almost tellingly bland. What do I mean by that? The entire premise of the game focuses on a war between vampires and humans that occurs after Raziel is thrown into the abyss, but before he returns as a blue wraith we all adore. But their lore is set up only to justify this event. It explains virtually nothing else, and is so unconnected you could pretend this war never happened and get exactly the same result. And before someone brings it up, no, this is not set in an alternate timeline created by the paradoxes in Soul Reaver 2. Now, if they were to simply make this into a vampire versus human game and say it was inspired by Legacy of Kain, then they might justifiably make a great deal of money and start their brand new IP. I might even be interested in it myself. Instead, we get this, which is as far from the nature and tradition and the very point of the series as you could get. And it makes the classic mistake of trying so much to appeal to everyone that it appeals to no one. Most fans prepared to support this game tell me it's something of a sacrificial lamb. If we support it, then maybe later we can get what we actually want. Well, I'm sorry, but I think that argument is utter rubbish. I very much doubt this game is going to draw in sufficient new players for that, or make them interested in the old series. I think we'd have more luck with a Saturday morning cartoon entitled The Adventures of Kain and His Woodland Friends. I honestly see no value in considering anything this game has to show us as canon. I honestly see no value in it even being associated with the Legacy of Kain series. I see the idea of this reigniting the series as the single-player finale to the great story we all really want, as wishful thinking at best and naive at worst. I've been wrong before, but judge for yourself. The link to the announcement trailer and their Q&A is in the description. But as for me, sorry, but no. Just no.
Kain refused the sacrifice.